Good morning, late afternoon actually, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. I don't have a whole lot to report, but I did want to check in, let you know I'm still alive. And I went over and I lounged in the hammock for a little bit, and I listened to Richie Allen, Sunday Edition, I believe it's called. I really recommend it. He goes into the Venezuelan situation and how it's been misconstrued, and really, I've never heard such a detailed... It's that look I get whenever traffic interrupts my flow. I've never really heard such a detailed explanation of what's happening in Venezuela, why it's happening, how the International Monetary Fund and central banks are playing a role, all kinds of neat stuff, well, horrible stuff, but he puts it across in a really understandable manner. So I recommend Richie Allen, Sunday View, I think it's called. Sunday today. Now, moving along to something else. I am elated over this bird situation. I spent a lot of the morning kind of just sitting here in a daze listening to, a YouTube thing or something while watching these birds that, they are constantly active. And they're always eating. What is the deal? I guess it's because they burn a lot of calories, maybe, is what I'm thinking. I don't know. I don't know a lot about birds, so this has really been kind of a wake-up call for me, and some sort of new experience for me. And I have something on my tooth. I'm sorry. It looks like a piece of spinach, which I haven't had in days. That would be delightful. Okay. Like, they'll get done over here with their shenanigans, and they go from that pine tree back there where they're going crazy. Then they swoop across to this one that's closer, the healing tree. And then they zero in and look at the bird mouth, and one of them made out of my new feeder, which I moved to this tree here, by the way, the one closest to me. Then they get done with that, and they swoop across Route 6 and go to the neighbor's house and do it all over again. It's really unbelievable. And I've noticed their peak feeding times and stuff. And I noticed hummingbirds, a couple years ago, I noticed that they tend to like to come in either like in the morning before the sun's totally up, or at night, right at dusk. And it seems to be when they feed, I guess. I don't know. I could be wrong. It's just what I've noticed here on my own porch. Oh, I'm doing a project, too. I wonder if I can... I'll have to sort of turn the camera. I think... Are we in there? Yeah. It's a table that Mother had, next door. And it was... I don't know, something was wrong with the leg or something. I didn't see anything wrong with it, but she gave it to me. And I'm going to paint the rest of it yellow, but I'm going to do sponge painting on the rest to make it look festive and delightful. Not sure if it'll be an indoor table or an outdoor. If it's an outdoor, of course, I'll have to finish it with my outdoor stuff in a can, the, whatever it's called, finish, I guess. What a boring video. Okay, well, I guess bottom line is please go over and check out. Maybe in the future, I'll go grab that link and put it in the comment section for Richie Allen Sunday View, where he goes over, spends a lot of time unpacking the Venezuela situation and how it's been absolutely misrepresented in the news, in all news. And okay, it's just, a long story, and I think he's best to tell it. I'm not very good at imparting the information in a succinct manner, and I think you've noticed I tend to bloviate. Okay, Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging, while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please join with me in dropping your political identity and focusing on issues so we can make this world a better place, one day at a time. Sweet Jesus.